hear some echo like from space, and it was quite strange.
Yeah,
So
I can hear it too. Yeah.
I very quickly am Tina, and I am an event manager, and I'll be supporting at O2K with organizing their first live event in Amsterdam next year. And I'm very keen on participating in this interview because I read your resume and I'm really impressed by the experience that you have. And as I'm also interested in finding a good content writer, I wanted to be part of this call.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So my name is Antonia Islander, and I have been a corporate and tax lawyer for 15 years. In the last 2 years, I specialized in crypto assets,
Okay.
and I have been also business development manager for Thomson Reuters, which is 60,000 people. Reuters is the news agency. So I helped them develop tax software from scratch. And so 6 years ago, the tax industry went into a digitalization process with software, and now the tax industry is going into another transformation, and that's the blockchain. Because in general, you can really remove tax fraud with the blockchain for VAT, for example. I think in Africa you don't have VAT, but we have it in Europe, and we have a lot of fraud with it. So that's why I founded this company, and then later Vlad joined me, and you will talk with Vlad next week because now he's abroad and he cannot talk. And what we do is that we have 3 lines of business. The first one is the one that will be our focus for the internship and also for the conference, because that one is online course, 10 of them actually, who you can watch on demand at iOS devices, and they're from beginner to advanced, 10 of them. And then you have this transformation where even if you don't know anything about crypto or the law, or by the end of that course, know everything for your profession. In the end, we have geographical focus, and basically we have the second line of business is the tailor-made courses. Usually they're for banks, for tax authorities, because they have specific needs. And the third line of business is tax advice or legal advice to big companies like Binance, because they need to know what to do, how to do it, where to register, things like that. But our focus is on the first line of business. And that's why we need help with organizing the conference. We need help with weekly management of our social media channels, because me and Vlad are doing it at the moment, but we want to focus on tasks that are more technical, meaning I want to be writing tax technical material. I don't want to be posting on LinkedIn or in Facebook person, because you can learn much more from a person in person than from a CV. So if you can also very shortly introduce yourself and maybe say things that weren't on the CV, that will be great.
Okay. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Antonia. Good to meet you. Okay, I'll go straight into the introduction. My name is Emeka Collins Obilo from Nigeria. I'm currently a software engineer at Clockstock, but then I work directly with the UX user experience design team to develop products at Clockstock, products like websites, apps, blogs, and all that, you know. And before I went into the software engineering field, I had a stint at Linda Ikeji's blog. So Linda Ikeji's blog is the pioneer blog in Africa, with a net worth of about $40 million as of 2019. I was there for like 2 years in their content team. I worked with the bloggers, I worked with the content creators, I worked with the Google advert analysts, and helped optimize the blog and some of her products while I was there. Okay, and after then, I went into software engineering, majorly front end, websites, blogs, and currently learning some app languages just to ensure I have an overall experience in the entire tech industry and tech field. All right. And some of my professional accomplishments are while I was at Linda Ikeji's blogger, I helped the blog, helped the team, the content team, and some engineers there. I helped them troubleshoot some user experience issues they had in the blog. Yeah, that was a very
Mhm.
major task I did there. Helped in the user experience and the Google advert placement whilst I was there. And that was in 2016 to 2018. And then in 2020, I trained over 70 undergraduates in a Nigerian university on blogging. You know, I had experience there already. So I trained them on blogging with Blogger. I showed them the ABCs of content creation. And as we speak, quite a number of them are earning from Google right now. Yeah, they are doing amazing on their blogs. Yeah, yeah. And one of them launched a digital writing business. I mean, I was impressed. She reached out to me on WhatsApp and told me, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And then in 2020, around the time, I also helped a client grow her Instagram page from less than 400 followers to over 1,000 followers. I did that consistently by posting engaging content, videos, images, and the infographics were necessary. I helped her grow her page from 400 to 1,000 within 3 months. And in 2022, particularly this month, we just finished an 8 weeks IT training where I trained participants on website design with WordPress. I showed them around HTML5, CSS, exactly. So, and that's where we are right now. And so I noticed, as I wrap up, I noticed Web3 is here. And then immediately after the training, I decided to register with Global Blockchain Initiative to learn about Web3. Then I took up a
Mhm.
blockchain content creator course at Ecolance and also a digital
Mhm.
copywriting training at American Writers and Artists Institute. So that's where we are right now. I just keep on improving myself and growing and ensuring I'm up to date in the tech field and adding value and helping people, basically. Thank you.
Thank you so much for saying that. I mean, it's important because our website is on Webflow, and my husband is in IT, and he said your website is too slow, and that's
Mhm.
because we had Hotjar connected to it, and it was slowing almost with a sec on the website, so we just removed it. So things like that can really push customers away.
Yeah, true.
If your